This week on eNEWS, we explore the ins and outs of the community with Rogers TV. Stick around for stories highlighting a local author, Ag Expo, Lethbridge Emergency Services, and much more.
Welcome to eNEWS. I'm Dakota Thunder Chief.
And I'm Wingley Chen. Here are today's top stories. Fire rescue and EMS are an essential role in any community, and the city of Lethbridge is always looking for new recruits. Here's how you can join the force.
(911), what is your emergency? Saving a life is what we do this for.
That's why we got into this job. We don't do it for the pat on the back. We do it because that's what's right.
I got into this career path in high school. I did a ride-along and was kind of hooked and fell in love with the integrated service that Lethbridge Fire Department offers.
The fact that we get to be both firefighters and paramedics is super appealing, and I think the service we provide is very unique.
At any given point on any shift, I'm ready to respond as a firefighter, and I'm also ready to respond as a paramedic.
We are provided with the best technology, the best training.
It gives us confidence that we are offering the best care.
Well, I joined on with Lethbridge because of the culture here. We have a team full of leaders and mentors.
We all kind of push each other to be the best versions that we can be, not only for our colleagues, but for the community as well.
I don't think there's anything more moving than when you know that you made a difference in someone's life. That's definitely the reason we all signed up to do this job. That's the reason I became a paramedic, was to try and make that difference.
Super rewarding. It's an awesome feeling. You get to go home at the end of the day and know that you made a difference in somebody's life.
I would say certainly in our industry, you're never too late to start. Whether you're 18 and you know that this is what you want to do, or you're 35 and you decide, hey, this is what I want to do, everybody's welcome here at Lethbridge Fire.
Your career in emergency services starts here. Apply at lethbridge.ca/fire.
If you're interested in becoming a paramedic or firefighter, visit lethbridge.ca/fire.
Exploring the latest advancements in agricultural technology, let's take a look at the Ag Expo in Lethbridge, Alberta that showcased an innovative grain extraction machine. We'll hear from Dallin Lager and Sean Ose from Farming Smarter.
I am at Ag Expo in Lethbridge, Alberta today with Nearalta Manufacturing. I am actually based out of Yorkton, Saskatchewan, so I've made the trip today, and I'll share a little bit about the Nearalta extractor with you. So this machine is the only extractor on the market that will roll the grain bag up and extract the grain at the same time. So this saves the farmer an immense amount of time, money, energy. One of the biggest factors on the farm is labor and having the manpower to do things. So with this machine, it's a one-person job. You'll extract, load the trucks, and at the end of the day, you'll have a bag ready for recycling.
Sean Chose. I am the communications coordinator at Farming Smarter, and we're here to advocate for our business and the research that we do. So we are a non-for-profit crop research facility just east of Lethbridge, and we kind of do agronomy research on the crops that are most commonly grown in southern Alberta to provide farmers with knowledge on how they can be more efficient in farming, and as well as trying out new practices, technologies, and crops that may or may not work in the area. Most recently, we've done some research on trying to grow rice in southern Alberta, which came with some tremendous difficulty. But we're also exploring different practices such as strip tillage and no tillage compared to conventional tilling practices. We're doing a lot of pulse research and rotations to see to try and add nitrogen back into the soil for further crops.
Stay informed and connected. Visit farmingsmarter.com.
Social media can be a challenge to navigate. Hashtags will separate your posts from the competition. Justin Sibbett has some tips to improve your game.
Hello, I'm Justin Sibbett, and there's no denying social media is an all-encompassing entity. Here are 5 hashtags, one for every day of the week. First off, on Monday, we have hashtag Monday Motivation. The first day of the work week can be rather depressing, so stay motivated because somebody on Instagram told you to. For Tuesday, we have hashtag Tasty Tuesday, so why not enjoy some tacos or Timbits and tell your followers about it online. Now we have Workout Wednesday. If you went too hard on Tasty Tuesday, make sure you hit the gym and tell everyone about it online. Otherwise, what's the point? On Thursday, it's hashtag Thirsty Thursday. Whether it's a whiskey, cola, or milk, you can share your favorite drink with the world, but only on Thursdays. Did you know the word Friday comes from the Old English word Frigdag, which derives from the Nordic god Frigg? That is hashtag Fact Friday. Well, there you have it. Those are 5 unique hashtags you can utilize on the internet to make yourself appear more interesting than you really are.
Cobblestone Manor in Carson, Alberta is on the market, but with a twist. This story has all the information that is needed.
Hi, I'm Ivan Eggerich. I'm the owner of the Cobblestone Manor in beautiful Carson, Alberta, Canada. We just have some exciting news for you. We are having a contest starting. If you write a letter of 300 words or less and a $500 entry fee, what you would do with the Cobblestone Manor if you owned it. Come on in and I'll show you around. Thank you for watching the video of the Cobblestone Manor. All you'll have to do is write a letter of 300 words or less and explain what you would do if you owned a Cobblestone Manor with an entry fee of $500, and you could be the new owner of the Cobblestone Manor by the end of July 2024.
If you'd like to operate Cobblestone Manor, visit cobblestonemanor.com.
Hospitals continue to face challenges when finding organ donors. However, when tragedy struck in 2018, one young man's selfless acts inspired others. Jared Vass is standing by with the story.
Thanks, Wingley. Green Shirt Day is a commemoration of Logan Boulay, a victim of the Humboldt Broncos bus crash. Logan believed in the power of organ donation. Toby Boulay, his father, and Tyler Smith, his teammate, are spreading the word of the Logan Boulay effect.
Okay, so I'm Toby Boulay. I'm Logan Boulay's father. And today for Green Shirt Day at Churchill is a pretty special event. We're having Tyler Smith come. Tyler played with was Logan's teammate and friend, and Logan was Tyler's friend, and they played in Humboldt together. And they're both in the crash, and Tyler's awesome.
Appreciate you, Toby. Yeah, my name is Tyler Smith, and it's a pleasure to be here, obviously, for Green Shirt Day, and creating more awareness for organ donation. But I think creating more awareness for connection. And I was pretty fortunate to have a special connection with Boules, and to be able to talk about that and talk about, I guess, mental health as a whole, and well-being as a young kid and our youth. I think generating that awareness is important. So just an immense amount of gratitude for being here, especially with Toby. So
Green Shirt Day is becoming a very large day across Canada, and we are so appreciative that our school district, the schools get behind Green Shirt Day. They buy shirts every year. They have celebrations. They have assemblies. And it's important that, it's history in a way, because it's been 6 years since Logan passed, and a lot of these kids have no idea who Logan is. But we will see shirts in the gym today that are the older style, Green Shirt Day shirts from their family, and it's kind of cool that way. So, and yeah, my wife still teaches school, so she retires, so at her school they'll have assembly next week, or the week after next, and it's just nice to know that people are there for us and thinking of our family, and particularly thinking about Logan, and thinking about becoming organ donors, registering.
yeah, I think just touching on obviously the importance of Green Shirt Day and creating this awareness, and continuing this this meaningful tradition, and making sure that these kids are thinking about the organ donation aspect of their life, but then also to throw a little balance into how that affects your mental health as well, and how important it is to take care of yourself, and taking it one step at a time. It's been a challenging couple of years for our youth, and I think it continues to be difficult in a lot of aspects, and to be able to generate more of a community-like feel with the green shirts all around, and Logan's legacy. I think that's I think being able to create that community is the most important thing, where these kids feel as though they're not alone, and they're allowed to take care of themselves, and they're allowed to take those steps. So obviously, like Toby said, I had the pleasure of playing with the 2017-2018 Humboldt Broncos, and obviously ever since that day, it's been a learning curve, and learned a lot, and a lot of ups and downs along the way, and truly, public speaking is never something I anticipated doing, but I know that unfortunately people are struggling, and I just like to hopefully use my story to help propel people to have those meaningful conversations, or have those meaningful connections in their life. And recently somehow won the Amazing Race Canada with my lovely fiance Kat, even though she probably did most of the work. But it's been obviously a unique 6 years, and there's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs. So I think there's a lot of power in a story, and hopefully our story together can really help propel these kids to take those steps for themselves. So
Tyler's, as he's mentioned, he's got such a unique story, and it's important that kids today hear what he has to say. It's not so much kids today. I was talking to a couple of Churchill teachers, and they said they're very excited that Tyler's coming because they feel their kids need this message now. And so Tyler coming, and also going to Logan's Middle School, G.S. Lakey, it makes it a big deal for those kids. And the Boulay Logan story from us is not always sad. We're trying to, there's lots to talk about, but Tyler bring a unique blend of that to his story of being not alone, mental health awareness, and it's going to be a really good day.
Green Shirt Day is Sunday, April 7th. You can find more information at greenshirtday.ca. Back to you.
Thanks, Jared.
The National Football League's annual championship are known for having captivating halftime shows. Here are Sarah Fernanga's top 5 best Super Bowl performances of all time.
Hello everyone, it's your girl Sarah, and today we're going to be counting down the top 5 best Super Bowl performances of all time. Starting from the bottom, at number 5 we have Beyonce in 2013. Queen Bee surely brought the house down with her fierce energy and those killer dance moves. She owned the stage. Coming at number 4, we have Prince in 2007. The iconic Purple Rain performance in the pouring rain created pure magic at the stadium. At number 3, we have the one and only Michael Jackson in 1993. The king of pop transformed the Super Bowl halftime show into a mesmerizing spectacle with his moonwalk and hits like Billie Jean. Taking the second place is Bruno Mars in 2014. That halftime show was like a non-stop party. Bruno Mars and his hooligans brought the funk and soul to the stadium. And finally, taking the first place as the best performance of all time is Shakira and Jennifer Lopez in 2020. The two Latin queens set the stage on fire with their electrifying performance and jaw-dropping dance. See you next time, and thank you for watching. Bye!
First-time author Stephanie Costigan recently published her first book. She was at Analog Books in Lethbridge recently to discuss her unique work of fiction.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Costigan. I'm a new author of Land of the Dragon. I'm also a mother of soon-to-be 4. I'm a local journalist. And I'm coming to you from Analog Books, and I'm excited to talk and share a little bit about my new book of Land of the Dragon. So what is Land of the Dragon about? Land of the Dragon is a historic fantasy, and it takes place in 1940s in Nazi Germany with the Kuhn family. The Kuhn family have different beliefs of what was taught back then. And upon trying to escape their country, they stumbled upon a whole new fantasy world with dragons, unicorns, werewolves, you name it. And they soon found that war is everywhere you look. So now I'm gonna share a little sneak peek with you guys about Land of the Dragon. So this is on page 17. My train of thought was broken by an army truck full of young boys sitting in the back. It drove past and pulled up beside an old house nearby. A young man said goodbye to his family. His mother wept as he walked to the truck. The pain on his face was overwhelming. A tear escaped his attempt at control. His lip quivered as his eyes squeezed shut as he jumped into the truck and drove away. I looked carefully at the boys, for I knew I would not see some of those faces again. I wanted to memorize them, the people who died for nothing, the young boys who would soon be forgotten. They were nothing but a blink in time. And I'm happy to report that Land of the Dragon has actually been nominated for 5 different awards. 3 in the US and 2 in Canada, and most recently it's actually won one of those awards, being Literary Titans from the US. And you know, I'm really grateful for the opportunity that Land of the Dragon has had so far, and also the support and the readers' love for it. And you know, it's been an amazing journey for myself, as this book I've been writing for half my lifetime. And you know, I invite everyone to try out Land of the Dragon, take a read. It's available at local bookshops like here at Analog Books, at Chapters, on Amazon, Ingram Sparks, and Google Books. You can also follow me on Facebook at Land of the Dragon. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. We also have a website that I blog on quite a bit, which is www.landofthedragon.ca. And yeah, I would appreciate if you guys did come out and give Land of the Dragon a read. It would mean so much to me. This has been such a passion project for me. And you know, it really goes to show that, like, for me, I have a disability of dyslexia. So no matter what you have that can hold you back, don't let it get in the way.
Costigan is a reporter with the Lethbridge Herald, who self-published Land of the Dragon. With many fictional characters in the entertainment world, Nicole the Thunder Chief lists his top 5 favorite characters from movies and TV shows.
Hello, my name is Nicole the Thunder Chief, and today we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite fictional characters from cartoons, movies, or TV shows. At my top 5 spot, we have Percy Jackson from the 2010 movie Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. This is one of my favorite editions of Percy Jackson from reading the books, and hey, when it hit the big screen, it was a dream come true. At number 4, we have Rocky Balboa. Now, who doesn't love an underdog story? Starting from the gutters to really coming up and winning the title? Hey, it's a movie character we can all look up to. At number 3, we have Rooster from Top Gun. Who doesn't love Top Gun Maverick? And Rooster being an iconic little carry-on from one of the characters from the original movie. And hey, you look at that stash. Miles Teller really sells that perfectly. And at number 2, we have Blade from the 1998 movie Blade. This was one of Marvel's first superhero movies that they really tried to push out in the early 1990s. And my personal favorite, this is fun from the vampire killing to kind of the gory stuff. For number 1, we have Goku and Vegeta from the Dragon Ball universe. Hey, Saiyans are all about pride. I take that really into account for myself because every day I try to live very proudly. And that's going to be it for my top 5 list. Thank you for watching. Lethbridge School Division and LCI students use their expertise to educate students from Dr. Robert Plaxton's elementary school by bringing in a science expo. LCI grades 12 students talk more about the event.
My name is May Uris. I'm in grade 12. I go to LCI.
My name is Marie Metz. I'm in grade 12 at LCI as well.
Alrighty, so today our STEM team is at Plaxton Elementary School to do kind of like a little science expo for the little kids. Our main goal for this is to just go out and get younger kids interested in science. They are our future generations, so we kind of have to rely on them for future discoveries. So I think it's really important that kind of get them interested and excited about science at a young age. And things like this where they can go to different tables and learn about a bunch of new different things, I think keeps them really interacted and interested, especially when there's little activities they can do.
Yeah, we want to really make it fun for them. I know especially younger children are pretty scared of science and math and just STEM in general, so we want to make it exciting, want to make it fun through these activities.
Yeah. So today we are doing an activity about spectroscopy. So they kind of have their own little planet and analyze their planet, see if they could survive. There's a table about reflexes, talks about how your brain transmits like messages and what reflexes are. There are some tables about different like compounds, like there's a table about oobleck, which is like non-Newtonian fluid. There's one about microscopes.
And there's one about light and optics, about conductors. So there's a lot of different activities that all students can really participate in.
Yeah. We kind of do stuff like this. We just try to make science more exciting, make it more interesting. Because even in like older students, they kind of think science is a bore. So we really want to make things interesting and innovative and exciting and inclusive. So I've had a few kids come up to me and say, "Oh my God, thank you! This was so cool."
Yeah.
Some of them are like, they surprisingly know a lot. Like we'll ask them some kind of tough questions and they'll just be shooting out answers. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, and they're so excited that we're here, and they're like participating in so many activities.
Yeah, they're asking questions.
Yeah, so many questions.
Yeah, it's really great.
To learn more about this project, visit lethsd.ab.ca.
With over 5,000 students under its umbrella, there's a lot of responsibility for the Lethbridge College Students Association. Sarah Finanga sat down with one LCSA representative to learn more.
Hello everyone and welcome to my interview today with the Lethbridge College Students Association. Today I have the privilege to be joined by a guest, Teresa Augustine, one of the students' representative from the Students Association. Teresa, how have you been able to address and concern the students' need through your time serving as a student representative?
Thank you, Sarah. That's a very good question. As part of the Students' Union, one of my jobs is to listen to the students and, talk to them, engage with them, try and get to know them. And that's something I'm really big on, advocating for the students. I try to keep or have a personal relationship with them. I try to have like a close relationship, have conversations with them one-on-one, try to hear their experiences in the college.
That is really good. And can you share some experience or events or activities where you personally felt like you touched the students' needs?
The LCSA is always coming up with this event and working with different departments in the college to come up with events and activities for the students. We have the Smash Pass Day, which is supposed to be a day to it's like a stressless week. So the week is a long week of event for to distress. And finals are coming up. These are events that we do to touch students.
And in your own words, how has this position been able to make you grow, like personally? How has this position make you grow?
I would say that being a student representative has really helped me in building a lot of skills, public speaking, in connecting, in networking, in building meaningful relationships, and also just developing myself as a whole, as a person in my career path. It's just growth and development opportunities for me as a person. And also I've had to learn how to deal with other people, connect with people, find ways to solve problems, project management skills. So it's really a good opportunity for me to grow in different aspects of my life and in my career. So.
Thank you so much for your time, Teresa. That's all we have for you guys today. And if you're a Lethbridge College student, every time you have a problem, don't hesitate and step by LCSA office. They're always ready to help out. Thank you.
The Lethbridge College Students Association always has its door open on weekdays to ensure students have the supports they need.
Combat sports showcase an extreme high with non-stop action and some unfortunate lows. Here's Zach Robinson with his top 5 worst UFC fights of all time.
My name is Zach Robinson, and here are my top 5 most disappointing UFC fights of all time. Let's start off with Ken Shamrock versus Dan Severn 2. Both of these guys are legends in their own right, but with some last-minute stupid rule changes and the fact that they're both grapplers, they sat there for 30 minutes doing nothing. Now, number 4, we have Junior Dos Santos versus Cain Velasquez. It's important to know that you have to get climatized to the elevation that you're fighting at, but Cain Velasquez decided, I don't want to do that, and then got knocked out in the first 60 seconds. And number 2, we have Frank Mir versus Mirko Cro Cop. Now, Mirko Cro Cop is an absolute legend in his own right and an absolute monster in the cage. However, it was heartbreaking to watch him get knocked out cold. And then finally, at number 1, we have Israel Adesanya versus Yoel Romero. They sat and danced around the ring for 25 minutes doing absolutely nothing. It was a dud. Anyways, my name is Zach Robinson, and that was my top 5 most disappointing UFC fights of all time.
That's all the time we have for eNEWS. I'm Dakota Thunder Chief.
And I'm Wingley Chen. We'll see you next time.